Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special free live preview of California Psychics, where we celebrate a little bit of the themes of the winter solstice and a special Friday live as our last live of the year, where we show you exactly what it's like to get a reading here with California Psychics. I am your host and moderator today, and we are joined by one of our fantastic and fan favorites here at California Psychics, Psychic Uma. How are you doing today, Uma?
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic because it is another Monday. Well, no, it is not another Monday live. It is a Friday live, but it is another free live preview of California Psychics. And I always love getting some of our audience questions answered. And today we have a special themed kind of free live preview of California Psychics. Celebrating the winter solstice coming up tomorrow. Now you see this promo code right below my screen, or right below my camera here. It's the code Winter25, and I do want to give a few bits of information for our audience before we start answering questions today, including some information over that code Winter25. If you use that code Winter25, once again, you will receive 25% off your very next purchase with us here at California Psychics. And this is applicable to any of our users. If you are a new user or an existing user, use that code Winter25, and it will be active until the end of this year, December 31st. So you can go ahead and write this code down and make sure you use it, because you definitely want to experience some savings, especially when we are getting ready for the new year right around the corner. But if you are wanting to use it for that one-on-one private reading experience on CaliforniaPsychics.com, make sure to stick around, because we'll be shouting out Psychic Uma's exact schedules and the ways to reach her later in the live stream. Now, lastly, before we get started and start answering y'all's questions today, I just want to list off some ground rules of some questions we are able to answer here at California Psychics. We are unfortunately unable to answer any legal or medical questions here with California Psychics. For medical, this can include treatments, medication, pregnancies, and fertility questions. And for legal, this can include court cases, custody battles, and general court decisions. If you do ask about another person, please make sure you at least include their first name, because this will allow Psychic Uma to connect faster and more accurately answer your question today. But without any further ado, Psychic Uma, if you want to get us started with answering some questions today.
Let's do it.
All right. Now, our first one comes from Angie, who is asking a love-related question to you, Uma. How does Sam feel about Angie after about 3 months of dating? Thank you for any insight.
Yeah, let's take a peek at Sam's energy here. And, as his energy is coming in, I mean, there are a lot of feelings that are coming in. There's a lot of deep feelings that are really coming forward. This energy of passion is something that is very, very strong within Sam here. There are some things that I do feel like are very blocked in Sam's energy, and that's why you're kind of sitting in that period of like, okay, how is he really feeling? But the bottom line to you, or answer to you, is that there is passion, which is that love. So I definitely do feel that this in love energy is extremely strong with Sam. As we go into the new year with so much going on with winter solstice and stuff, this is a time for transformation. And I really feel like this is where you're going to see Sam transform into this newer version of himself, I'm going to call it, but more expressive, more vulnerable, and more open. So definitely hold on to, some fears that or not hold on to fears, but release the fears, but hold on to the hope, because there is a lot that is coming forward with Sam. And I promise you, it is that in love energy.
All right. Thank you for your question, Angie. And that was a wonderful answer to get us started today, Uma. Our very next question for you comes from Renea. She is asking a very simple of when will she be attracting love into her life? And if you also want to, you can feel free to pull a card as well if you feel.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So let's kind of focus on this energy for you attracting love. Let's pull a card here with this one and see. So as we pull the card, the Six of Pentacles is coming forward. Now, this isn't going to answer your question direct, but what this one is saying to you is that give yourself time, give yourself that opportunity to feel it, to find it. Um, what Spirit is trying to bring in as far as when you will attract that love, there is an energy that's shifting with January. No, this is kind of strange, but January 5th through the 6th is a major, like two major dates that are sticking out for you. So it's kind of like this just transforms for you. But you really have to give that energy back to yourself because that's what's blocking you from attracting that love right now. So again, winter solstice being our theme, I love it. This is where, going into the new year, like shed whatever negativity you feel, even if that's like a person, a thing, a mindset. It's really important to do that here going into the new year. Something I like to do is to really just kind of clean and, shed anything that could hold negativity. But January for you is where you are going to be attracting love.
Awesome. Thank you, Renea, for your question today. And we hope that answer from Uma did resonate with you as well. Angie is also saying thank you. I saw her message earlier, but I think I missed it. But thank you, Angie, for that feedback as well. She was just saying thank you for your insight, Uma, and that did resonate. All right. Our next question comes from Jennifer, who is saying many blessings to you, Uma. She is wondering when Jason will be calling Jennifer and will her finances be getting better for her in the new year. Happy holidays as well.
Okay, so let's pull in on this energy with Jason here. The energy of communication is definitely trying to come forward. The hard part of this is, with the holiday season, it gets a little bit more intense. But Spirit is representing that shortly after Christmas, the communication is coming in rather strong. To kind of give yourself a few days of buffering, I would say about 2 days after Christmas is where that energy is coming in as far as communication from him. And I know jumping over to kind of your finances really quick, the energy for you and that turning point, it is about the end of January, beginning of February right now where you will see that increase for your financial area of life.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer, for your question and for stopping by today as well. Our next question comes from Dario. Dario is asking, he is worried about some money, or he is worried about money and finances in 2025. Do you possibly see anything coming his way and that he should be knowing? And thank you in advance.
Yeah, let's take a peek at your financials here and see what 2025 is bringing for you. So as we open up this energy, like I can feel the blockages coming in. So yes, this is something that's going to basically be left here in 2024. And as you enter into the new year, this one is about February, right? In the beginning part of February, is that you are going to see bigger movements of money coming in, but also financials increasing. Spirit keeps really wanting to lean more towards something new that is coming your direction. February 8th and 9th is the time frame around that where something's going to be coming to you, not just magically dropping in your lap, but it's definitely something that you don't have to really put a ton of effort into because this is your moment to shine. And that's why Spirit is bringing it forward for you. So look forward to February 8th and 9th right now.
All right. Well, thank you, Dario, for stopping by. And thank you, Uma, for that answer as well. And Dario, we hope that resonates with you as well. Our next question, and also Jennifer saying a thank you so much, Uma message as well. Thank you, Jennifer, again, and happy holidays. Our next question comes from Bree, who is asking if you see any communication getting better between Austin and Bree.
Okay, so let's take a peek here at Bree and Austin and just see where this energy is coming in. So as we open up this energy, I mean, I know it's been a difficult journey, but it is really improving. There's a lot of movement that Austin is basically getting ready to transition into. And within that, it's going to, I'm going to say force, but that's not in a mean way. But it is going to motivate him to communicate with you. I really do feel like it is something that is trying to come in by the end of the year. Now, the energy has an 8 attached to it. So that could be right around the 28th, or it could be 8 days from right now. But he is definitely going to be coming in, and that communication is going to pick up to a normal pace. But to be more consistent, you're going to be just right in the beginning of January.
All right. Thank you, Bree, for stopping by. And we hope that answer did resonate with you. Dario also saying, thank you for your response earlier, Uma, as well. Now that we're about 15-ish minutes in, I did want to take a quick pause and say a few bits of information for our audience, especially some that you'll definitely want to know, especially with this code Winter25. If you use this code Winter25 as scrolling on the bottom of your screen, you will receive 25% off your very next purchase here with California Psychics. This code expires at the end of this year, and I'm putting the disclaimer at the bottom of the screen, but you can use that code Winter25 for 25% off your very next purchase here with us at California Psychics. And why not use it for your very first one-on-one, or if you are an existing customer, you can still use it, but your next one-on-one reading with Psychic Uma here. Psychic Uma, you've been getting us started with some great answers during today's free live preview of California Psychics. So I'm sure people are already dying to know, when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for those one-on-one reading experiences where people can get a guaranteed answer to their question? And what is your regular schedule like throughout the week?
So Mondays, or Monday through Friday, usually is when I am on. It is 8 to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Obviously, next week it's going to be a little confusing, but regular hours definitely are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
All right. Now, again, you do not want to miss this code Winter25, so use it for your very next reading with Psychic Uma. You can click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now in order to book your next appointment with Psychic Uma when you click that link to going to CaliforniaPsychics.com. Now, you can either book an appointment, hop right into Psychic Uma's call queue, or send her an offline or online message, which is kind of like a text-based message question answer service. So if you prefer to go it more like that, you are very free to do so. Now, I do see a lot more questions coming in, and I do want to make sure we answer quite a few more before the end of today. And we have about 45-ish minutes left. So our very next question comes from Christina. Uma, she is going back to her hometown next Friday. Will Christina and John be spending some quality time together, and will it be a positive time together?
Okay. So opening up this energy, I mean, immediately, like Spirit wants to flow in some very strong and positive energy. So that tells me, yes, that it is going to be a positive experience. And yes, you guys are going to be able to spend some quality time together. The only negative with this is that it doesn't quite feel like as much as what you would want it to be, but the time spent together is actually that quality time. There are some things that are coming up with his energy that he just really pulls to be struggling with. And that's where I do feel like it's going to affect his overall time of being able to spend with you. But everything about this is a quality time frame. And with that going forward, there is some deep conversations that are going to come across. And within that, it's going to get you guys to a place where you're going to start building and moving to different phases or different connections. So don't get hung up on not being able to spend a good amount of time, but just focus on the quality that is within the next meeting that you guys have, because it is going to be very powerful for the new future, or sorry, for the new year.
All right. Thank you, Christina. And yes, we are rooting for the two of you. So let us know and keep us updated on the situation between you and John. Our next question comes from Maryanne. Maryanne is asking if Ken sees her as his long-term future partner. Any timelines that you see are much appreciated, by the way, as well. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's open up Ken's energy. And I mean, yes, like to drop the bomb right away, yes, like he is in a mindset where he does look at you as part of his future, the long term, friendship, romantic partner, all of that is there. I can see why this has been kind of something in the air, if you would, because he does have a lot of reservations. And there's a lot of pain that he kind of holds on to. And so that doesn't allow him to always show his feelings and things to you, but this energy is definitely changing. I know our theme is winter solstice and it's bringing so much positivity and change and reflection. And that's exactly what he's going through is this period right now is just really reflecting on the positives in his life. And that's where you really fall into place. And that's why he can see you as being his future partner.
Awesome. Thank you, Uma, for that answer as well. And thank you, Maryanne, for your question and for stopping by today. We hope that answer did resonate with you and definitely keep us updated. I do see some mediumship questions in the chat, and unfortunately, we are not able to answer any mediumship questions just for today. But instead, we are able to answer any dream analysis questions. So if you do have a recurring dream, you can always go ahead and put that in the chat as well. But we do want to give people the opportunity to ask another question. Yes, again, unfortunately, we are not able to answer any mediumship questions here today during this live stream. Our next question, though, for you, Uma, is from Randy. Now, you may have already been in contact with Randy based on the psychic notes little message I see in here. But she is saying, Jay has passed in September. What new do you see for Randy? And I think I'm picking that up in terms of relationships and kind of like what is new coming into Randy's life now that Jay, somebody she was close to, has kind of passed.
Yeah, and I mean, so nice to be able to connect with you. I love anytime we get to connect. But I mean, for you, really, I know it's been really difficult, but I really feel like, again, this energy of staying here, like negativity, if you would, the heaviness and all of that, it does really feel like it's going to stay here in 24. But what I do feel and see new for you is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, with this, I know it's kind of hard when it comes to time, but March is really a time of rebirth for you. And within that, there is a lot of romantic energies that are connected to this. And I do feel that that is going to be, the universe bringing somebody brand new into your life. The thing with this is going to kind of set you back a little bit is because there's going to be some similarities, with Jay. So just kind of prepare yourself for that. It's, not exactly him, but there is just a lot of similarities. But this one is the one, like there is a large amount of an attachment here. And even this soulmate energy is really, really strong for you.
All right. Thank you, Randy, for stopping by, and definitely keep Psychic Uma updated on that situation as well. I'm sure she would love to connect as well. And now our next question for you, Uma, comes from Heidi. From what I'm picking up here, Heidi is wanting to know, when do you see her finances being more solid to a point where she is more comfortable? Now, I'm not sure the second part, but let's start with that first question from Heidi. Just when do you see her finances being more comfortable as well?
Okay, so let's take a peek at her finances here. So within this, the energy of 2 months is really coming up for you right now. And I really feel like that's where you're going to see a lot of movement. And I know what this is referring to, the second part of this. So with that, I feel like the 2-month time frame is connecting you to the Kaiser part, because there is positive movements that are going to unfold for you, that's going to kind of give you more of that consistency that you've been looking for. So yes to the Kaiser stuff, and just like you said, keep it kind of as a, we'll call it, backup plan. But you will see some benefits from that for sure. But 2 months for you and your finances to be in that solid position, and the things that you are learning about and trying to experience, that's also part of what's going to be coming forward for you to be comfortable with finances.
All right. Now I do see some of our YouTube comments do have a little bit of, or have some usernames instead of their real name. So if you at least include just your first name and also just the first name of the person you are talking about, that will allow Psychic Uma to connect faster and more accurately answer your questions during today's live stream. I also see a follow-up from Randy just saying, thank you, Uma. She's been waiting to see your offline messages on so you could go deeper into her question, but she's hoping that y'all could connect in the near future as well. Now our next question comes from Jess. And actually, right before we get to Jess's question, I do want to shout out real quick. Again, use this code Winter25 for 25% off your very next purchase here with us at California Psychics. This code is active but limited to one purchase, but can be used anytime before the new year. So kind of embrace the themes of the winter solstice and kind of reflection right before the new year. And if you are wanting to get that reading with Psychic Uma, make sure to stick around, because we'll be shouting out her schedule in just a moment. Now, Jess's question, Uma, she is asking if you could tell her how her 25 is going to be looking for her and her family. 2024 has had some challenges and some heartaches, so she's hoping for some good news with some of this insight that you can give her.
Yeah, and I am sorry for the challenges and the heartaches that you've been enduring here in 2024. And again, with winter solstice and this new beginnings, it's the energy for you is all about like a new birth cycle, which is very connected to the winter solstice. But the energy that wants to come forward for you is all about celebration in 2025. And so I feel like a lot of things that have been a challenge for you, that's a celebration in saying that you are going to overcome those challenges and those obstacles that have been thrown your way. Obviously, with heartaches, I know that it takes a lot longer to overcome, but that is definitely something that is in the near future for you, is a personal growth. Spirit does show that you are emerging into a new version of yourself. Now, I know we're kind of going all over the board, but it does kind of try to cover 2025. Finances are something also that's really coming forward for you in a very, very strong direction. This one has a lot of celebratory energy with it. So I feel like that's going to be some new opportunities for you. There's an increase that's coming in for you. This one is more into the heart of spring. So depending on where you live, I know, but like March, April is the timing that you can really look at that to come in. But just know 2025 is going to bring a lot of positive celebration energy for you.
All right. Thank you, Jess, for stopping by. We love to see you here. And also thank you, Uma, for that answer as well. Jess, we hope that answer from Uma did resonate with you, and definitely keep us updated in 2025 and let us know everything is going good. We are definitely rooting for you. Our next question, actually, I did see this comment from Heidi, one of the people you answered their question for, saying Uma is the best, and thank you, Heidi, for that support as well. Our next question comes from Holly, though. Holly is looking for a psychic reading about her love life. She is a Leo, and her partner Corey is a Virgo. They've been together for about 2 years, and Holly is looking for some insight into their relationship, and where it is heading, and what they can do, what she can do in order to strengthen their connection between each other. Thank you, Uma, for any advice.
Yeah. I mean, as we open this energy up, I mean, the connection in between the two of you is strong, already. And it takes a lot to, ask what you can do to strengthen, because I know sometimes that can be hard. But spirit is really asking, well, the word that came forward was opening up. And within that, I feel like that's not just on you. I feel like that's on both parties. But opportunities like are really coming forward. Something that spirit wants to talk about here is maybe like there was a missed opportunity. And with Corey, he felt a little disappointed in, and it was something that feels like it was meant to be together. And if you can kind of reflect on that and focus on how to put more thought into that. And that's something that can right there change and strengthen the connection going forward for the both of you. But other than that, I mean, you guys are on track to really, grow as a couple. And that next phase, I do feel like is in 2025. I hate to be like spoiler alert, but I feel like something of an engagement is something that is coming mid 2025. So that would be about June, July. So like I said, you're right there, continuing to move up, but just really kind of open up a little bit more, and he will too.
All right. Thank you, Holly, for your question. And we hope that answer did resonate with you. And we hope you can take that energy into the new year. Our next question comes from Marcos. Marcos is asking if you could give an update for Martine and him. It's been over a year and she still hasn't come forward. Has she moved on? He is not sure what is happening between the two of them at the moment.
Yeah, let's definitely open up this energy and just see where she is. And it is hard when it's been, a year's time frame. But what comes forward immediately is that no, she has not moved on, which I know feels like, how can this be if it's been over a year and things of that nature? But she really has had you on her mind. I know that we kind of connected the other day, but the energy of that 3, like it will not leave me alone. So I just want you to know that something pivotal for her has happened in the last 3 days, and you have become front and center on her mind. And this is where I feel like she is going to use this holiday season as an excuse to communicate with you. And so she's been down this pathway of really learning a lot about herself. And she's been really trying to shed things that no longer serve a purpose in her life. And this is where that energy of transformation or coming back is present in her life. So I know that it's been hard, but you are so close to that finish line. I promise you that she still thinks about you and she still has these feelings for you. She just needed a little bit more time to come forward, but she will be.
All right. Thank you, Marcos, for that question. And we hope that answer from Psychic Uma did resonate for you as well. Now, I want to take a brief pause because I want to shout out the very best ways to reach Psychic Uma, and that is on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. Now, if you click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, you can pull up Psychic Uma's profile, as well as that ability to, once you book that one-on-one reading experience with her, you'll get that, again, one-on-one reading experience away from the live stream and away from everybody else looking, so you can get right into the personal details of your questions if you feel free to do so. You can also connect with Uma through either text-based or phone call-based psychic readings. So if you do kind of prefer an online or offline kind of message, text-based, that is offered here at California Psychics. Or if you do want to talk to Psychic Uma on the phone, we also offer that as well on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. Now, Uma, you provided some wonderful answers today, and I'm sure everybody is very much dying to know, when is the very, very next time you're going to be online and ready for those one-on-one reading experiences?
So Monday, I will be back online. Typically, my schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And like you were talking about, I love to do the offline messages. So I always try to get those on when I can. Try to fill up the space. As you know, I love to talk. So Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is my usual schedule.
All right. And if you are having any troubles booking with Psychic Uma, please give our customer service line a call and say, hey, I'm just having a little bit of trouble booking with Psychic Uma, and they can get you booked at an appointment slot that works for you and Uma. As well, but definitely make sure you write down or use this code Winter-25 so you can use it later to get 25% off your very next purchase with us here at California Psychics. The code does end at the end of this year. So if you want to get that reading before the end of the year and kind of plan out what is kind of the energy that's looking to you in 2025, excuse me. Yes, use this code Winter-25 for 25% off your next purchase. Applicable to both new users and existing users at California Psychics. Now, back to our questions, because we still got about a half hour to go in this free live preview of California Psychics. Comes from Alicia, our next question. Are there any predictions that you have for Alicia in 2025, Uma?
Okay, so let's take a peek at Alicia's energy here and just see what we have coming forward. Within this, I mean, the energy that comes forward for you is really, really powerful and really strong. This one may not be an exact prediction, but Spirit is really representing that you are going to receive a lot of clarity. And this is going to be it's going to allow you to be a better version of yourself. So again, with this transformation and everything like that coming in, now there's a really strong masculine energy that is kind of attached to this clarity. That is coming in for you. So I do feel like this is something to do with relationships in that. And so the things that you've really needed clarity on is something that is going to be the new year. This one I really feel like you will.
Is Uma lagging for anybody else, or is it myself that is lagging? Okay, it looks like Uma is having some technical difficulties. Definitely, hopefully she gets that fixed for herself here in a few moments. But right before we kind of hopefully get back to regular scheduled programming, I do want to shout out this promo code that we have going on. If you use the code Winter-25 and you are an existing California Psychics customer, you can use yes, you can use that code Winter-25, as I just said, to get 25% off your very next purchase with us here at California Psychics. Looks like we have her leave a little bit, but actually I don't want to get my face because I am not the psychic that is in action here. But if you use that code Winter-25, you will receive 25% off your very next purchase here with us at California Psychics. And you can use that for a one-on-one reading experience with us, either on the app or on our website, CaliforniaPsychics.com. I do see Psychic Uma back, so we will get right back to that question from Alicia.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
No worries, no worries. We had one. She was wondering what was going to be in 2025. Alicia, I can't pull up your question, but I do remember you. She was just looking for the insights into 2025 for her.
Yes, and I don't know where I cut off, so I'm sorry, but it was representing a masculine energy and a lot of clarity that would be coming forward for you, and it was connecting to relationships. So I definitely do feel like there are some positive changes that are going to be coming forward. Are my
No, yes. So
okay? I'm like, oh, not again. So yes, like clarity was something that was really, really strong with you and 2025. And like I said, that masculine energy is so strong for you, but also there are some changes that are coming forward in your life. There's a lot of growth that wants to come forward for your career pathway. Energy also shows that you are going to be really thinking about a change as far as career pathway. I don't know exactly what direction it is for you just yet, but it is definitely something that's going to come forward. And don't discredit whatever that feeling is. Just kind of embrace it, think about it, learn whatever you need to when it comes to it, because it is leading you to something bigger.
All right. Thank you, Alicia, for your patience as well. And we hope you got most of that this time around. And thank you for stopping by again. Now, here in a few minutes, we're going to be switching over to our tarot pull, our / card pull section of the live stream. And this will allow us to get through questions just a little bit quicker as we answer questions through a card pull format. Now, when we do, now we like to choose this format so that we can get through questions a little bit faster and get you answers a little bit quicker so we can get through a few more extra questions during the live stream. But again, just that warning that we will be starting in here in just a few minutes. But our next question comes from Amber. Amber is wondering what 2025 is going to be looking like for her and her family, Uma. There's a little bit extra, but that is the main gist of the question that we can answer today.
Okay, so within this, these ones get a little tricky because there's always so much that wants to come forward. But Spirit really just represents for your family that you guys are going to be embarking on a lot of new beginnings. I do feel like a lot of this is just kind of, as a whole, that there is a lot of new beginnings that are coming forward. This energy won't leave me alone, so I'm sorry, I got to stray off here a little bit. But something about being judged is really, really strong within this when it is attached to the new beginnings that are coming forward. So if you felt that there was a lot of judgment or, harsh energy within you and your family, please know that this energy is going to be lifted. And that's a big part of what 2025 is bringing forward for you guys. There's a lot of coming together for your family and going into 2025 as well. So I take that as that is something that is bringing you guys closer together. This one's coming in and it always makes me happy because I love to see when families can travel together. And there seems to be like some type of reunion or just a big family type of travel vacation for you guys. Now that one does feel like it does come a little bit more into the new year. So probably like that July, August timeframe.
All right. Thank you, Amber, for your question. And we're sorry we didn't get to it that last time as well. We are going to be switching over to our card pull section because we do want to answer a few extra, want to get through questions a little bit quicker and make sure there are more opportunities for answers during today's live stream. So while we get those card questions coming in through either love card, career, finances, a card for 2025, Uma, while we wait for those questions to come into the chat, can you let everybody know when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for those one-on-one psychic reading experiences on CaliforniaPsychics.com?
So Monday I'll be back on. And typically my schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
All right. Now, again, if you want to use this code Winter25, you can get 25% off your very next purchase and use that next purchase towards your next reading with Psychic Uma here. She's been providing some wonderful answers. So if you're having any trouble connecting with her or any of our other psychics here at California Psychics, make sure you give our customer service line a call and say something like, hey, I'm having some trouble connecting with Psychic Uma. Can you please get an appointment booked? And they, here at our customer service line, they will book you an appointment slot that works for you and Psychic Uma. Now, I do just absolutely want to stress this code Winter25 because I want to give you savings during this holiday season and make sure that you get to save a 25%, a whole quarter off of your next purchase with us. And it is active until December 31st. Now, you can only use it one time, unfortunately, but if you use that code Winter25, again, you will receive 25% off your next purchase, and it's applicable to existing and new users here at California Psychics. Oh my, I am saying psychics so much, I'm getting tongue twisted. But now we can begin answering our card pull section of the live stream, starting with Stephanie, who is requesting a general card, please. Uma.
Okay. Let's take a peek and pull a card for just 2025 for Stephanie here and see what is going on. So the moon, within this one, I love this one because this one is really strong in saying that you are overcoming, you are conquering so much, and you are not going to let fear hold you back. So 2025 is going to be a brand new adventure for you. And I mean, that lines right up with winter solstice anyways, because again, you are in a phase where you are going to shed the negativity, and 2025, you will not be going into certain things that you have, or sorry, that fear has held you back. So that's a powerful card to receive for 2025.
All right. Stephanie, we hope that resonates with you, that card. And thank you, Uma, for that card pull for Stephanie as well. Our next question comes from Miracel, and who is requesting a love card for Cameron and himself.
Okay, so let's take a peek and ask Spirit to pull a card for love and see where this one is. So this one is the Two of Wands. Within this one, it does feel like this is telling you that the crossroads are definitely coming to an end and that a strong decision is going to be made. Now, within this one, we really see the light coming through. So that tells me that that is more of the positive side of that crossroads coming forward. So whatever you've been at in between the two of you, it is a time of change. And that positivity is really shining through for the both of you.
All right. Now, our next question comes from Teddy, who's requesting a career card, please.
Okay, so let's focus on this and ask for a career card for Teddy. Where are we at within this one? So this one, Seven of Pentacles. This one is representing the struggles that have been surrounding you as far as the career. But just like the tree, you know, a seed has been planted and it is going to grow and blossom. So with that, you know, the struggles are coming to an end and you are in a blossoming phase. So there's going to be some changes for you.
All right. Thank you, Teddy, for your question. We hope that card did resonate with you as well. Next question comes from username Silly Chick on YouTube, who is requesting a love card, please, on Scott.
Okay, so I'm asking for a love card for you guys and Scott. So this one, Three of Cups, amazing, because this one is all about celebration. So this one, I do feel like is always my spoiler alert card, because I feel like that one really brings forward the celebration. This one is definitely a change in your guys' relationship, but a very positive and happy change.
All right. Thank you for your question. And we hope it did resonate with you, that answer from Uma. Next one comes from Ava, who's requesting a card pull, please, for Ryan and Ava in regards to how their 2025 will be.
Okay, so let's focus on you guys in 2025, see where this is taking us. So this one is the Four of Swords. I know it looks kind of like a scary one, but it's not at all. This one is truly representing that this is a period of reflection. And so, with going forward into the new year, that reflection is going to open up doorways. If there's been some kind of like feeling of disconnect or like a hot and a cold, that is something that is going to be coming to an end. Also, this one is really strong for like about 4 week time frame. So I feel like you are almost on the outskirts of that 4 week time frame as well.
All right. Thank you, Ava, for stopping by. And we hope that card did resonate with you. Our next one comes from another Maryanne, who's requesting a future card, please.
Okay, so let's look at your energy with this. Where are we at? So this one is the Knight of Pentacles. This one is all about being grounded. This one, though, is really pulling for your energy as far as like career. So this one is going to say that you are very secure. You will be very secure and very grounded in your career path. I also do feel like this one brings financial growth for you as well. So you can be looking forward to that coming up.
All right. Thank you, Maryanne. And wow, we've got a lot of great questions left still. So we will try to get through as many as we possibly can through the next 10 minutes. Our next one coming from Terry, who is requesting a card pull for 2025.
Okay, so focusing on Terry, just asking what can be pulled for you. So this one is the Six of Wands. This one is all about success. So I definitely do feel that 2025 is going to be a very successful year for you, not just career, financial, but also on a personal level, because he seems to be bringing in everything with him. And that's what 2025 is bringing forward for you.
All right. Thank you, Terry, for your question. Now, real quick, before we get into Jeanette's card, I want to stress once again using this Winter 25 code. Now, I absolutely just cannot stress it enough because I want to make sure y'all have the opportunity to save 25% off your next purchase. And especially, you can just hold on to this code until the end of the year. It does expire on December 31st. But if you use that code Winter25 from now till then, you have one opportunity to get 25% off your next purchase. And I definitely want to make sure that y'all have savings just as a thank you for attending today's live stream. Even if you do not get your question answered within the next few minutes, we do absolutely want to make sure that you receive savings in some form. And this is a code that is exclusive to those who view us on social media. So it can be kind of not, I should say this correctly. You can use other offers that we have on our other channels on California Psychics, like email, etc. But this code Winter25 is exclusive for our social media followers. So definitely take advantage. We will want to make sure you have as much savings to the rest of the holidays as you can. Now, Jeanette's question for you, Uma, is requesting a life card through 2025.
Okay, so let's focus on you and just see what spirit needs you to hear most when it comes to this. And for you right now, I do see this is the High Priestess. So with this energy, I mean, it's all about intuition. Right now, going forward, especially for 2025, really, really listen to your intuition and let it be your guide. It is not going to lead you astray. Within this one, I always feel like this one's such a powerful one because we tend to really second guess ourselves. And if you felt like a lot of that was happening in 2024, that's going to be something that's going to change for 2025.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette, for your question today. And our next card pull comes from Donna, who's requesting a love card for Scott and Donna. Please and thank you.
So let's focus on Donna and love and Scott and see what card is coming forward. So this one is the Nine of Swords. This one is a hard one because it does represent that a lot of anxious energy or feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard spot. But this one is definitely not negative meant for you because it does feel like this is something that is awakening for you guys. And this anxious energy or that feeling of stagnant or stuck is coming to an end. This one really with the nine is wanting to connect to you by the end of the month. So that's going to be some changes for you guys here as well, or sorry, before the end of the year, but good changes as well.
All right. Now, Uma, when is the very next time that you are going to be online and ready for those one-on-one psychic reading experiences on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app?
So Monday, and then my normal schedule is usually Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., and that's Mountain Standard Time.
All right. And you can go ahead and book Psychic Uma through either a phone call chat or online or offline messages, which are kind of text-based messages in case you prefer that format when communicating for your psychic readings. But make sure you book your one-on-one psychic reading experience where you get a guaranteed answer to your question on California Psychics. And click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, and that'll pull up Psychic Uma's profile where you can access all of that information right away. Now, our next question comes from Daniel, who is requesting the love card for himself and Jennifer. Please and thank you.
Okay, so let's take a peek and see where we are within this one. So this one is the Hermit. Now, this one definitely screams self-reflection. Again, with winter solstice, it is a huge part of the phase that we are in right now. And I feel like for you both, it's been a period of really self-reflection. But energy within this one, as he is embarking, he is going to call upon a transformation. And I really do feel like your guys' relationship and connection is in this transformation space. So within this, I do feel like this is a growth period for the both of you.
Right. Thank you, Daniel, for stopping by, and definitely keep us updated on the situation between you and Jennifer as well. Next card pull comes from Christina, who's requesting a love card for 2025.
So as we pulled this one, the 10 of wands, this one always weighs, very heavy on you. So it does feel that love has been something that's weighed really heavily on you. And, this one, I feel like it's just saying that the weight isn't going to be there anymore. It is carrying a little bit into January, but come February, this is like poof, out the window. Because I definitely do feel that a lot of new energy for you as far as love is coming in.
All right. Thank you, Christina. And thank you, Uma, for that answer as well. T is requesting a love card for her and her boyfriend, Isaiah. Please and thank you.
Okay, so let's focus on you guys and see where the energy is taking us. So the Emperor, this one is a very strong card. I do feel a lot of this has to do with him. And within this, it is strengthening a lot of him. This is a period for him to grow. And I feel like for him himself, it's all about opening up. And to me, that is strengthening your guys' relationship going forward. The next phase is really what is coming up for you guys as far as like your relationship goes.
All right. Thank you, T, for stopping by. And we hope that card pull did resonate with you. And the next question comes from Deborah, who's requesting a love card, please, Uma.
Okay, so focus on Deborah and love. Where is Spirit taking us today? So within this one, the hip, I can't say it right now, but this one is all about your spiritual growth. And within this, I feel like what that is telling you is connecting deeper to yourself in order to receive the love that you need. Going forward, I really, really like this energy because I feel like this one is all about your soulmate coming forward for you. If you felt like you've made that connection and just haven't really resonated with you, it is something that is going to unfold. Like this is a very, very powerful card for you.
All right. Thank you, Deborah. That was the Hierophant, by the way,
Yes,
as
thank you.
well. No
It was going to
worries.
trip me up all day.
Next card pull is for Angelica, who is requesting a love card, please.
Okay, so let's pull love for her and see where this is. So, this one, the King of Pentacles, this one is all about grounding yourself, especially in love. I do feel that for you, there is a lot that is unfolding for you. Again, with the winter solstice, I love it right now because it's all about us like reflecting on ourselves. And so, with this powerful card from him, it is symbolizing you to really focus on you and the changes and the growth that's coming for you. This is all about growing love. So really embrace this right now. Um, this one is heavy on me because it feels like it's something deeper inside of you that you really need to kind of focus on for your love and coming forward. But don't give up because this is going to unfold a lot for you.
All right. Thank you, Angelica, for stopping by, and we hope that message did resonate with you. Our next one comes from Helen requesting a career card, please. And we are actually winding down on some of our questions, Uma, so I think we might be able to answer most of them today as well.
Okay. So, career card for Helen. Let's see where this energy is taking us next. So, within this one, I know this devil card can seem very scary, but this is truly representing that anything that has left you stagnant or feeling stuck, it is definitely coming to an end, kind of like the flames here. It does feel like that is something that is just burning off for you. And within this, I do feel like you are going to enter a brand new phase going forward. So that is what 2025 is going to bring for you is the burning of this toxicity and that stagnant energy because something new is going to come out of this burning energy.
Right. Thank you, Helen. And we hope that answer did resonate with you as well. Our next question comes from Linda, who's requesting a general card, please, Uma.
So for Linda, anything that spirit needs you to hear tonight and see where we are. So you received the star. This one is a very beautiful card. I do really feel like this is something representing that it is your time to shine. And within this, don't be afraid to allow yourself to shine that way. Spirit keeps really wanting to connect you into standing up for something that you may feel like you haven't been able to. But you stand up because you're going to be able to shine all the way through it. And I really feel like this energy is going to carry with you throughout the whole year of 2025.
All right. Now, thank you, Linda, for your question. And we have one more for Lisa here because we are a little bit over time, but I do want to make sure we get through as many possible questions. But actually, right before we get to Lisa, I do have a few little bits of information. First of all, definitely use that code once again, Winter25, for your next purchase. Get 25% off your next purchase here at California Psychics with that code Winter25, applicable to existing and new users here at California Psychics, and available up until the end of this year in case you want to write it down and use it later. But I want to absolutely make sure that y'all get the savings that y'all deserve this year. We are kind of winding down our live readings, and we love giving out promo codes during these live readings. But this is the final one of the year. I want to make sure that y'all can save big with this code Winter25. And Uma, right before we answer Lisa's question, can you go ahead and specify one final time? Can you let everybody know when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for those one-on-one private reading experiences on CaliforniaPsychics.com?
So Monday, I will be back online, and my normal schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
All right. Now, once again, this is our final free live preview of California Psychics of 2024, but we will be resuming again in 2025 at our regular schedule of Mondays. Now, our first one will be on January 6th, 2025. So stay tuned for that. Now, Lisa, thank you for your patience as well. Can you pull a love card for Lisa and David, please, Uma?
Yes. And so as we pull a card for you, you get the Seven of Wands. And within this one, it is screaming that a new doorway is opening up for you guys. And I really feel like this is, right in cue with the new year and things of that nature, because this one, the doorway is opening up for you guys in 2025. This one, I really do feel like any energy that has kind of felt like off, like a hot and a cold kind of thing, with you and David is coming to an end, because the 2025, it is definitely opening up a lot of really strong and positive doorways for you. Spirit is really saying that it's a new adventure for you guys. This one is also travel for you guys in 2025.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. And thank you, Uma, for all those wonderful answers. Thank you for also staying just a few minutes extra during today's free live preview of California Psychics. We went a little bit over 1 hour, but we wanted to make sure we made it a little bit of a special free live preview. Yes. Once again, make sure you use this code because I want to make sure everybody here has the opportunity to save on their next purchase here with California Psychics. And this code is active until December 31st. Now, it can only be used once, but you can write it down and use it later for 25% off your next purchase with us here at California Psychics. And Uma, once again, can you go ahead and shout out the very next time you're going to be online and ready for readings?
Yes, so Monday. And then my regular schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Amazing. Thank you, everybody. A happy holidays and a happy new year into 2025. Thank you for joining us during today's special winter solstice live stream. Now, until next time, January 6th, and make sure everybody you are a positive force in everybody's lives. Thank you. And until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.